Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to learn about the most interesting and most requested topic, which is Super Trend Trailing SL. So, what is Super Trend? So, let us understand what is Super Trend. Super Trend is basically a technical indicator which gives you precise buy or sell signal. As the name clearly suggests, it is a trend following indicator, just like moving averages and MACD. Now the another point is, what is stop loss and why is it necessary to trail it? So a stop loss is basically an order to buy or sell a stock once the stock reaches a certain price. SL is designed to protect the investor from big losses. What basically happens is that if we don't follow a stop loss, we might lose a chunk of our capital. So, to protect our capital from big losses, we generally use stop losses. And why we need to trail this stop loss? We need to trail this stop loss to protect our unrealized profits. When the prices are going up, we have to trail our stop loss so that the profits that we are getting or the profits that is visible in our P&L does not vanish. So basically, to protect our unrealized profits, we need to trail our stop loss. So let's move back to the chart and let's understand how to set this super trend indicator. So we are following TradingView charting software as of now for charting purposes. We will show this how to set this super trend indicator on Zerodha charting software as well. So first of all, let's go with this TradingView charting software. So here we are with the uh, uh, TradingView charting software. We have a open chart of first FSL. So let's see how to set this super trend indicator. For this, you have to go under this indicator section. Currently you can see that I already have this super trend indicator. So let's remove it and then move back to this indicator. Here you can type super trend. So you can see that you have a list of super trend. We will follow this super trend by Kivan Ojbiljic. We will follow use this super trend. Okay, so let's click on this super trend. As you can see, once I have clicked this, you can see we are again seeing this super trend indicator available on the chart. Now, what should be the settings? What should be the settings for this super trend indicator? So for settings, let's move back to the. You can see there is a setting sign here. Yes, this is the setting sign. So click on this settings. Yes. Now you can see this ATR period is 10. This is the default. This is the default settings. So this default setting is basically the perfect setting. But however, this ATR multiplier of 3 generally, if we follow this multiplier of 3, we will generally have a bigger trailing stop loss. How we can say, how you can see that? Let's change it to 4. If we click OK, you will see that you can see the trailing SL, this green line is getting far from the price, getting far. So our stop loss our trailing stop loss will increase. So basically 3 is the default settings, but then we will use 2.5. We will use 2.5 in general for our purposes. So now you can see we are using the settings of 10 and 2.5. Rest all remains same. Rest we are not changing. We are using ATR period as 10 and ATR multiplier as 2.5. Now let's see. Now, how to trail stop loss and why to use this trailing stop loss concept, super trend trailing concept. As you must notice that we have given a buy call on FSL on May 3rd. We gave a buy call on FSL on May 3rd at a price level of 117. So you can see when the breakout, you can see when it broke out this level, a buy call was given in the Telegram channel, and it was suggested that the target for the trade will be 130 and 140. So you can see after the trade was executed, the stock means the price of the stock went up to 132 and it fell back. It fell back to 121, 119, almost back to the price where we started our trade. So you see this our trailing stop loss hits. Since the first target was met, we had to follow this trailing stop loss, and our trailing stop loss was hit. And you can again see that this trading this super trend trailing indicator gives you an entry at a level of 132, and after this entry, you can see after this entry you will see that our target was 140. So our target of 140 was done here. However, if we followed this super trend trailing stop loss concept, you can see that we would not have booked our profits at the price of 140. However, we would have waited and our exit from this trade would have been at a price of 210 levels. So you can see the beauty. Of this super trend trailing stop loss. We have taken this trade at 117 levels. We have taken this trade back again at 132 levels, and this trend continued, and we could have exited our trade at 210 levels. So you can see the chunk of profits that we miss if we had booked our profits at 140 levels. So this is why we are focusing, or we are emphasizing, this super trend trailing stop loss concept. We will follow this super trend trailing stop loss concept to stay in a particular stock when the stock is in full momentum, and we will not book our profits so early at the very earliest rally of the stock. Let's move to another example of Venky's India. Venky's India was also suggested. Venky's was suggested on 11th May. Venky's was suggested. You can see this. The chart has already been. You can see this weekly chart. Means an analysis was posted. You can see a complete analysis was posted about Venky's India when it broke out this level of 1800 to trade. So a trade was given on 11th May to buy this Venky's India at 1795 levels, and SL was suggested at 1650 for targets of 2100 and 2300. Targets of 2100 and 2300. So now again, you can see, we will see the beauty of this super trend trailing stop loss concept. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention, that we will use this super trend trailing indicator. We will use this super trend trailing indicator on 3 hours chart. 3 hours chart we will use this super trend trailing and stop loss concept on 3 hours chart. So let's come to 3 hours. 3 hours. You can see. Let's remove all these drawings. Yeah. So now you can see that this entry was given at this particular level. This entry was given at this particular level of 1800, around 1800, 1795, 1800 levels. You can see if we had followed, and our target was of 2100 and 2300. So our target of 2300 was done in this particular candle, and we would have exited our trade, and booked full profits here at the second target. But let's understand the beauty of this super trend trailing stop loss concept. If we see this super trend trailing stop loss concept, we would not have booked our profits at 2300, and we would have waited for this stock for another rally. And you can see that the exit that was given on this exit that was given by this super trend trailing stop loss concept was at 2600 rupees. 2600 rupees. So now you can see, had we initiated had we exited our trade at 2300, we would have missed a move of 200 rupees. However, further you can see that if we follow another setting of ATR multiplier 3 here, if we follow ATR multiplier of 3 here, you will see that we are giving the super trend trailing stop loss concept is giving you an exit after initiation of this trade at 1800 levels. The exit is being suggested at a level of 3100. The stock has reached a level of 3600. That means the stock completely doubled. So the bull run started at 1800 levels and it completely doubled, and this super trend trailing stop loss super trend has never given you an exit out of this trade. So understand the beauty of this, understand the logic, understand the need of this super trend trailing stop loss concept. If we initiated this trade at 1800, we would have booked our profits at 3300. So see the return that we are getting. We are getting a return of 90%. So why to book our trade at a return of 20%? This is what we are emphasizing. We should not book a trade at 20% return or 25% return if the stock has a potential to give you 40%, 50%, 60% return. So we will wait and we will follow this super trend trailing stop loss concept and not book our profits too early at the early stage of a bull run in a particular stock. I hope this is clear, and you are aware, and this is clear on this trading view charting platform how to use this super trend trailing stop loss concept. Now let me show you this particular super trend, how to set this super trend indicator on Zerodha panel, Zerodha charting software. So here we are in this Zerodha charting software. We are using a time frame of 3 hours. Again we have the same chart of Venkis India. So it is the zoomed screen of Venkis India. So you can see we are using this 3 hours chart. So how to set this super trend in Zerodha charting software? So we will move to studies. We will go to studies and you can see search in studies. So you will click on search in studies and type super trend. So once you click the super trend, you will get this super trend indicator that is being shown on the chart. So again you will use the settings as suggested. The settings will be 10 and 2.5. However, it depends on the risk appetite of the investor or the trader. You can also use 3, but 3 multiplier 3 will generally have a longer stop loss, a higher stop loss as compared to 2.5. So the one who can take a longer risk or a higher risk can definitely follow the multiplier settings of 10-3. However, for for safe traders or for traders with small capital, I would suggest to follow a stop loss of a setting of 10 and 2.5. Multiplier would be 2.5 and not the 3, which is the default multiplier setting. I hope I have shown you how to set this super trend indicator on Zerodha charting software. So again, this is same, it goes same here also as it was explained on trading with charting software. I hope this video will help you not to exit your trade so early, and book the profits, or book profits when the bull run is matured completely and not at the earliest stage of the bull run. Further, this will also help you in trailing stop loss and not get worried when or where to exit a trade. This will completely this is a complete package. It will completely sell you when to sell a stock once you have executed a trade, once you have started a trade. Thank you so much for watching the video. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye. Have a nice day.